Thunder in white and the dark blue for the Pelicans, and off the jump. What's the decision? All right. New Orleans ball. New Orleans 0-3 here in Summer League, losing to Minnesota 98-91. Lost to the Lakers by 13, 94-81. And lost to Portland 93-87 yesterday. Ball denial by Ward.
And they try to put it in the post, and we see a lot of teams that don't use their post players. And consequently, the post entry pass has been lost in the game today.
Turnaround jumper missed by Lester Quinones.
I mean, Stockton and Malone feeding the post. I mean, Stockton was an excellent post feeder. And some of his skills needs to be taught in the game today from a post playing standpoint.
Portman misses the three. Reeves on the advance for the Pelicans. Pelicans 21-61 a year ago. Reeves had 18 points last night in the loss to Portland. Derek Queen, a double-double again, 17-10. Top side, Fears, 4-3. Jeremiah Fears, just 2 for 12 from 3 coming into today's game, but drops in the 3-ball.
He may be 2 for 12, but I tell you, he's a very special, gifted offensive player.
Youngblood can't respond with the 3. Dickinson with a rebound for the Pelicans. Nice baseline move. Reeves denied, out of bounds. It will stay with the Pelicans. Fears averaging 14 points per game here in Vegas. Comfortable rhythm 3. Fears will try again. Not make this time. Rebound to Brooks Barnhizer. Barnhizer's been a defensive specialist with high steal games. Here's a Youngblood 3. Running no. And rebound to Fears. Dickinson calling for it. Leons with the takeaway. Defense, the ability to force turnovers, a calling card for the Thunder last year. Youngblood for 2.
And Youngblood said, okay, I missed a couple of them, so I'm just going to take me a basket here.
Dickinson trying to feed inside, and Reeves was being held by Youngblood. The Thunder last year, outstanding in so many regards. Their turnover margin was just insane. How few they committed, how many they forced. They led the league in that category. They forced 17 a game and committed fewer than 12 a game.
Well, they are committed to defending, and you know, from the way they draft to the way they teach to the way they play. So it's not surprising that the way they are playing today, coming out with the type of intensity, working, moving, you know, they just know what they want to do and how to do it.
Nice move by Gortman. That is a skill that I don't want to say that it's getting lost in the NBA, but that's a skill that you love to have. You like to have a skill like that from Fears, the ability to create your own shot. Gortman, I thought, did that on that last possession.
Yeah, but you know, the defenders now on the perimeter, they really have improved. So you have to work hard on the perimeter to get 2 feet in the lane, as we see here, because the defense is so good.
Great hands by
Gorman did a good job getting into the lane.
Shot clock was about to expire. It's going to be a turnover either way. Reeves thought about the 3. Dickinson trailing the play. Good defense by Barnhizer prevented the drive. Shot clock down to 4. Dickinson, a foul line jumper, off, and it's boarded by Ward. Barnheiser. Leones attacks. Oh, the block, but air in the whistle and a foul. And Leones will go to the free throw line. 5:59 remaining here in the first quarter. Pelicans out to an early 7-4 lead. Jeremiah Fears.
Oh, he got game. He got game.
And he got a hoop.
Nice.
At AT&T, we confidently guarantee our network.
At the free throw line for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Undrafted in his second year, appeared in 6 games with the Thunder a year ago, and part of a very successful Oklahoma City Blue G League franchise. And we talked about this yesterday, Isaiah. I think that Oklahoma City has done as good a job as any of leveraging their G League team to continue to build their talent level. And they even got their current head coach from the G League, because Mark Daigneault was the coach of the Oklahoma City Blue. And in fact, Alex Caruso used to play for the OKC Blue as well. Leones for 3.
Their talent evaluation has been superb. Their development of players. And again, they know exactly what they want organizationally, the type of player they want, defense first, the type of character they want to bring inside the building. And, you know, you have to give Sam Presti a lot of credit for sticking to his beliefs, understanding exactly what he wanted, and then took the time to build it.
That corner 3 is off by Reeves. Reynolds and Zach Austin into the game for the Thunder. Ward and Gortman are out. Those are the first substitutions for either side. Reynolds casts a 3, front rimming, back rimming, and in. Fears, a little out of control, turns it over. Reynolds thought about the 3. The 2 won't go, and Dickinson reels in the rebound. If there has been an issue for the Pelicans here in Vegas, it's been turnovers.
Well, when you have a young team, particularly a young point guard like Fears, and you're trying to develop them, you know, these are the things that will occur in the summer league. The unfamiliarity of playing with players, you will have a lot of turnovers.
Leones missing the jumper. Rebound picked up by Reeves. Quinones, former Golden State Warrior. Reeves. Out of bounds. It stays with the Pelicans. Fears gets his first break of the game. Christian Shoemate checking into the game along with Will Baker for the Pelicans, and Chase Hunter. Actually, Fears remains in the game.
And right now, my favorite player in Summer League is in the game, Carlson, for OKC.
He didn't start. I was wondering if he would play. Shoemate casts a three off the iron. Offensive rebound for the Pelicans. Fears. He drives into traffic and draws a foul. We talked about Brandon Carlson yesterday. Fantastic game. 23 points, 7 boards against Orlando. And you sang Sam Presti's praises for finding this guy who was undrafted in 2024.
I mean, Presti has just been, you know, unbelievably good. And I compared him, you know, the other night to Jerry Krause, the great general manager for the Chicago Bulls that won 6 championships and putting together a team. Krause found a way to just always find talent to fit the team, and names that you never would think of, he would bring them in and find a way to make them successful. And that's what Sam Presti has done now.
Carlson for 3. Fears the rebound. He does really, truly, Isaiah, play with no fear. And a tough drive in the lane. Trey Alexander gets a trip to the free throw line. Did not play last night in the loss to Portland. He was with the Nuggets last year on a 2-way contract and averaged almost 26 a game for the Grand Rapids Gold, the G League affiliate of the Denver Nuggets. Oklahoma City calls a timeout here. 3:06 remaining in the first quarter. Pelicans lead it by 3. Fears was 7.
Caitlin Clark from the logo.
You know, life would be easier if I could do everything from
Tim Hardaway, Maurice Cheeks, myself, Ronnie Lester. I mean, there's a boatload of Chicago point guards that you have to live up to. And Fears coming out of Chicago understands. He understands the assignment.
Yep. Brewer misses the 3 for more. Here's Lauren Jabara.
Yeah, guys, I talked to Corey Brewer before the game, their summer league coach, and he told me, I said, what are the intangibles that Jeremiah Fears has? Because obviously he's working on his size a little bit, getting a little bit stronger, the turnovers especially. But I said, those intangibles, what are they? He said he does a little bit of everything. He loves his defending. He especially loves his passing, and he's such a versatile player. And I feel like if he adds that patience and polish to his fire, he could be something really special down the line.
Yeah, Corey Brewer himself, he knows the big moment. NCAA title in 2007 and 13-year playing career in the NBA. Will Baker at the free throw line. Played for the Pistons in Summer League a year ago, and then with the Iowa Wolves in the G League. 8 straight by New Orleans. Thunder missing 6 straight shots. And now a turnover. Transition opportunity. A look ahead to Shoemate for the dunk. Pelicans out to a 9-point lead here, 17-8. Youngblood closely guarded by A.J. Hoggard. Carlson, shot clock down to 2. Gotta go. Baseline, did not get it away in time. Shot clock violation. Second turnover for the Thunder. Shoemate off the turnover, running the floor. Run wide. Good delivery. Out by Carlson for 2.
It's a good thing he dunked that one, because if he would have tried to lay it up, it would have been a block.
Hoggard went up, lost control of the basketball. Brewer, Euro step, off glass and in. By Brewer, that ends a 10-0 New Orleans run. Brewer, an undrafted rookie out of UAB. Alexander will try for 3. And the rebound, Leon. Carlson screens. Pick and pop. Carlson down the lane into traffic. Maintains the pivot foot. Had it knocked away. Good defensive play by Chase Hunter. This is Trey Alexander with it. Approaching 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Shot clock at 4. A prayer, no answer. Shoemate offensive rebound. Shoemate lines up a 3. Carlson claims the rebound. Both teams with a foul to give here. Under 2 minutes remaining. Shot clock at 9. Gortman, screened by Carlson. Gortman, skip pass, deflected. Leon got it to Carlson. Volley balled around, picked off. Pelicans. Alexander, yes, and the foul.
I tell you what, the Pelicans are really playing like solid defense, pushing it up the court, transition baskets, taking it to the hole. I mean, no let up. I'm gonna put my shoulder in your chest, back you up, and get the end one.
Youngblood with a foul. Alexander to the free throw line. That's how Corey Brewer liked to play. I mean, he was long, athletic. He was a menace in perimeter defense. 13-2 run New Orleans to build a 10-point lead.
And very wiry strong.
Shot clock off. Pass bobbled. 3 misfired by Brewer. Offensive rebound. Follow. No foul. Will Baker with the foul.
First team foul under 2 minutes.
Finished his collegiate career at LSU, did Baker. And Carlson will go to the free throw line. A Utah native, and the Thunder participated in the Salt Lake City Summer League. Carlson makes both.
Tell you what, if he put on another 10 pounds, OKC's got something.
Gave it a good go. Well, the New Orleans Pelicans
on fire. What did you like about your team's chemistry here this first quarter?
We came out and played hard. At the end of the day, it come down to competing, and I think we're doing a great job right now. So just trying to keep it going.
And I know you're 18 years old. You're getting your first real taste of NBA action. What have you learned about yourself here through the Summer League experience so far?
Just continue to be resilient, bounce back no matter what. Good games is going to be good games, going to be bad games. So continue to bounce back every single game.
Jeremiah, zero fears. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Guys.
7 early points by him. Thank you, Lauren. And Barnheiser draws a foul as he goes to the rack. Well, Mike Miller, former NBA sharpshooter, 6th man of the year, he is Fear's agent. And he says, I predict he'll be an all-star in 3 years.
Oh, I don't think he's wrong. And when you pair him with Zion, if Zion gets back healthy and Zion gets back to where he's at, you got Fears and you got Zion, hey, you got a 1-2 punch in the NBA that's going to be extremely difficult to guard as the years progress.
And of course, Zion Williamson had his contract locked in. That has been one of the things that such an incredibly talented player, but the best ability is availability, and it's not been there. And the Pelicans, like some other teams that we talked about, Orlando earlier this afternoon and evening, injuries. If you don't stay healthy, it's a really, really tough way to go. Shot clock violation. Zion missed 52 games. DeJounte Murray missed 51. C.J. McCollum missed 26. Brandon Ingram played in only 18 games before he was traded to Toronto at the deadline.
Yeah, when you name those names, you think about the talent that you just ran off. And, you know, if the Pelicans are healthy and they're playing good basketball, you know, they got a good coaching staff. You know, I like the talent that they have, and I like the youth that they have. And all they need to do is get healthy. If they get healthy and a little luck, you know, they're gonna be a hard team to beat in the West.
Leon's a contested 3 at the end of the shot clock, drew the foul. So we're talking about the best ability is availability, and really except for 2 years, Pelicans have seen him more in street clothes than they have seen him in a uniform.
Yeah, and the intriguing thing about him is that when you put up that graphic and you say, okay, in those games that he played over 35 minutes, how many games did they win? And that's the thing that keeps you intrigued about Zion and wanting to see if he can stay healthy, if he can get on track, because, you know, when he plays, they're a tough team to beat.
And I think one thing that is maybe undersold about him is his ability to share and distribute the basketball.
Well, you know, a lot of times he's probably been played out of position, because in high school, you know, he was a point guard. He handled the basketball, and he come into college, you know, he's playing off the ball, and in the NBA, he played off the ball. But, you know, for the most part, when the ball was in his hands, he's tough, just like Fears is. Oh,
Fears,
don't give him that. Don't give him that.
What a handle by the Fears, but can't finish. Gortman and Leons can't handle the pass. That little sequence by Fears, that was pretty. Didn't result in a bucket, but it gives you just an appetizer for what he can be.
Yes, and the thing that I like about what we just saw, he was doing it to get position. He wasn't doing it to get fancy or to show off. He was trying to get his defender out of position. And that's the beautiful thing that you like about his handle.
Corner 3 comes up short by Brooks. And Gortman going strong to the rim and will earn a trip to the free throw line. Lester Quinones with the foul. Quinones went up vertical, but then the arms came down, and that's the reason for air in the whistle. And Gortman goes to the free throw line.
And that's what the official pays attention to. You know, do the arms come down? If you're straight up vertical and the arms don't come down, then that's a good defensive play. But as soon as you bring those arms down, that's when the whistle blows.
Gortman had a 17-point game in a win over Indiana. Thunder have defeated the Nets 90-81. Indiana 104-85, and then they beat Orlando yesterday 92-75. They're averaging 97 points a game, which is pretty impressive in a 40-minute game.
Very impressive. And, you know, you talk about their tempo, their pace, their sharing the basketball. It's excellent.
Pelicans with 6 turnovers now. Thunder need to stay unbeaten. And a 5-second count, says Jenna Renault. So the Thunder turn it over. Pelicans trying to get their offensive mojo back. They hit their first 3. They have gone 0 for their last 8. Fears pressure along the sideline and a foul, Zach Austin.
But when you're playing against OKC, you expect OKC is going to turn up the defense. You know, whether it be in the summer league or whether it be in the regular season. You know, they're rooted on the defensive side of the ball, and they understand how to get stops.
Reeves into the lane. Threw up a wild shot. Ward with a miss for the Thunder. And now a steal by Austin. Barnhizer deals a miss and then a follow. Barnhizer trailing the play with the follow to pull the Thunder within 2. Barnhizer hitting the hardwood, but got the deuce.
Progressive makes it easy to get a quick commercial auto quote online, so you can get back to all your other.
Well, thank you. Thanks for taking the time. I have to ask, I mean, it was a crazy rookie season for you between having such a great start, then getting hurt, but it finished out nice and sweet. What was that like winning a championship?
It was a crazy feeling. I mean, it was a dream for me since I was a little kid, so really excited and blessed to be part of this.
Take me through your rookie season. I mean, what was that like for you? What did you learn about yourself, especially playing with so many incredible players, and it really feels like it's such a team organization?
Oh, yeah, I mean, they really helped me from day one, just to get comfortable, get used to everything. And it was a smooth transition from college to the NBA. And it was a great rookie season for me. I learned a lot about myself, went through an injury, my first major injury, and it was great to just learn about myself, learn how to be patient, but also push through, and then just be ready to be in the playoffs.
Yeah. How much did you lean on some of the veteran guys? Because I feel like guys like SGA, Lou Dort specifically, I mean, they've been there since the entire rebuilding process. How much do they kind of help this team gel together?
I mean, they help us a lot. I think just leading by example, the way they act, they behave. I think they're a great example for our team, and we just want to keep competing with them.
What was that championship parade like?
It was amazing. It was like a dream. I couldn't believe it was real. I think the best part was just being able to do this with our fans. I think for them it was like a really huge moment, and they deserved it. So it was fun.
And you know, Thunder fans are diehard. They absolutely love you guys. So that had to be incredible. Now you're heading into your sophomore season. What are one or two things that you're really working on with your game and then off the court as well?
I think a little bit of everything. Just being a better complete NBA player. Keep working on every part of my game, and then just keep working and getting better.
I know the season went long, but obviously for good reason. Do you get any time to relax? Are you doing anything fun this summer?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go back home, back to Belgium for a little bit, and then go to Italy, get some rest. I'm excited about that.
And what are you most looking forward to now your sophomore season? It's hard to top what you guys just did last year, huh?
Yeah, I mean, try to get back right there and keep working, getting better as a player, and keep doing what I can do to help this team win.
AJ, appreciate the time. Have fun in your travels this summer. We'll see you next season.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Guys, back to you.
Newton to steal. Thank you, Lauren. 20 points per game here in Vegas for A.J. Mitchell. 27 in the victory yesterday over Orlando. Fears, drives, off glass and in. That ends a 10-0 Thunder run. Pelicans lead it by 2. Ward, a spin away and a floater in the lane. Honeycombs into the bucket. Well, you heard Lauren talk about the Thunder fans and what tremendous diehards they are. And when you think about it, Isaiah, these two franchises, there is a connection. Dickinson, good look underneath. There is a connection because, of course, Katrina, New Orleans had to get out of the Big Easy. They were relocated to Oklahoma City. Really ignited that city's passion for NBA basketball, and then the Sonics relocate. So these two cities and these two franchises do have a connection.
They do have a connection, although it's a connection that was rooted in almost kind of tragedy. However, basketball was able to go to that community, ignite it. And that's what we always say, the NBA and basketball, it brings people together, it brings communities together, but it also ignites dreams in the imagination.
Reynolds works along the sideline. He's double teamed. Knocked out by Trey Alexander. Carlson back into the game. And Boardman also returns. Now this Pelicans team, a couple of key acquisitions. Jordan Poole comes over from the Wizards, and C.J. McCollum goes to D.C., and they also signed Kevon Looney. Talk more about the Pelicans when we come back. They lead it by 1.
because we forget how important screening is in our league, and we look at all the guys who can dribble and shake and do all this stuff, but you know, if they don't come off good screens, none of it works.
And you look at the pressure from Oklahoma City being applied defensively. Leons and Gortman force a turnover. Thunder said we're gonna extend our defense. It's now 10 turnovers for the Pelicans. The other thing that Looney does, he offensively rebounds at a pretty good rate too.
Yeah, all the little things, and those are the things that help you win. You know, little things make the difference between success and failure, and he does all the little.
Yeah, Looney can help you win basketball games, and he doesn't need the ball. And you combine him with Yves Misi, who had a wonderful rookie season. Alexander, punch out rebound. Fears, 3 off. And the rebound to Carlson.
And that offensive tackle will help you win a lot of football games, and he doesn't need the football.
No. But so many times, you know, in our league, it becomes a possession game. And if you're not shooting well, boy, you better get a good offensive rebounder. Well done, Trey Alexander for a tray. Pelicans lead is 3. They've led by as many as 10. And a 3 in response from Cameron Brown. Had 6 points yesterday against Orlando. Quinones, and now Fears. Drives, kicks, and a 3-point splash by Trey Alexander again.
Fears creates so much offense, and he puts so much pressure on the defense.
3rd assist for him. Gortman turns down the screen, spins foul line, sends it, can't score it. Rebound Shoemate. Trey Alexander's hit a couple of trays, gives way to Dickinson. Alexander for 3. Ball to an open space on the floor. Gortman, Quinones, a little hip check forces the turnover. Alexander lines up a 3, around and out. Tap rebound, Alexander gets it. Quinones unable to get it to go from 3. 2 minutes remaining. Will Baker, Antonio Reeves back in for the Pelicans. Pelicans retain possession, fresh 14 for them. Fears talking with Corey Brewer over on the sideline. Fears a 9-point, 4-rebound, 3-assist effort with tons of energy.
And he does it so easily.
Shot clock down to 4. Baker needs an outlet. Reeves got it away and hit. Antonio Reeves to beat the shot clock. And then a foul by Hunter, as the Pelicans did have 1 to give. Thunder have 1 to give.
First team foul under 2 minutes.
Against the shot clock, did he get it away in time? He did not. Thunder bench knew it. And Jenna Renault has just told everybody, take the 3 off the board.
Shot clock violation, no basket.
So we got the blue strip across the scores table for a scoring change.
Oh, okay.
Green for a challenge, blue for a scoring change.
We got to get used to the color coordination.
Carlson, jumper, good.
Big fella kind of nice now.
Summer League action continues on NBA TV, ESPN, and the ESPN app. NBA TV tomorrow, Pistons and Heat at 4. ESPN 2 tomorrow, Pacers and Knicks at 4:30. ESPN tomorrow for Spurs and Hornets at 7. And then the nightcap, Celtics and Lakers. Timeout taken by the Pelicans here with a 1-point lead. Thunder had been rolling through Summer League, but the New Orleans Pelicans making a stand here in Vegas.
Skipping breakfast wasn't a big deal.
For Shoemate. Baker's entry pass deflected. Shoemate came up with it. There's another steal, another takeaway for the Thunder. Carlson, Euros, floats, no. Rebound tapped around, captured by Shoemate. Alexander, 2-on-1. Long Reeves lays it in. What was so impressive about the Thunder last year, I thought, Isaiah, was not only their commitment to defense, but their discipline.
And yes. Their discipline, their belief, and, you know, when you look at the lob here and the finish, and the timing in that pass, that was beautiful.
New Orleans leading by 3. Shot clock down to 4. Barnheiser got fouled as he moved toward the rim. Brooks Barnheiser out of Northwestern will go to the free throw line. Averaged 17 points per game in Evanston. I'd said earlier that he'd been a defensive menace. He had 8 steals in both of the first 2 games. Right, I should say he had 7 and then 6. The Summer League record for steals in a game is 8.
And may I ask, who holds that record?
That I do not have in my information.
Okay. Well, 8 is a lot.
Especially in a 40-minute game.
Yeah.
Fears back in, a 3 off. 6 the difference, shot clock to game clock. Pelicans do not have a foul to give. Thunder do. Gortman spins, hangs, double clutches, no. Rebound filters out to Fears. New Orleans can hold for the final shot of the half. Again, the Thunder do have a foul to give. Fears had it knocked away. Barnheiser got a finger on it. Barnheiser half court, could have been gone.